Hello, my name's Belinda Rackman and I'm a family law attorney here in California. I've been an attorney since 1996 and I've been very disturbed by what I've seen in divorce court. I wanted to talk today about divorce mediation and why I feel so strongly that any couple who's even thinking about getting a divorce owes it to themselves, their family, their co-parenting relationship, and their pocketbook to learn more information about what divorce mediation is and how it can help you. Over the years, I've met many couples who have stayed in marriages that they really wanted to get out of because they were so frightened about the divorce process that it was easier to stay in a bad marriage than to try to get out of it. I've worked with over 150 couples, and every single one has come to an agreement in a day or less. On average, it takes between 4 and 7 hours. I know, three hours, 4 hours, 7 hours, it sounds crazy, it sounds impossible. How can that be done? Well, actually, it's very simple once you figure out what the value is on your assets. Now, the contents of your home, believe it or not, most people don't even have $10,000 worth of things in their house because California courts use yard sale prices, penny saver prices. You don't want to fight about the pots and pans. It's not worth it. Those are the kinds of things that happen in divorce court where people wind up spending much more money on attorney's fees than it would cost to buy all new things. Now, some people don't know, well, what's community property? What is separate property? Well, the things that you had before you were married are separate property. Anything that you owned outright prior to your marriage is separate property and not to be divided. Anything that you acquired during your marriage by your time, effort, and energy is community property, and in California that's divided 50-50. I do all the forms, which are actually very complicated, and I think they've been designed to be complicated, so people have to hire a guide just to get through the process of divorce. But I do all of that, and I make the court appearances, I file everything, and I help you negotiate an agreement. I'm the lawyer in the room who's a neutral facilitator to help you come up with an agreement that works for both of you, answer your legal questions, and I tell you, if you were my client, this is the advice I would give you. If you were my client, this is the advice I would give you. I give you the information in a way that doesn't encourage you to fight. And I'm afraid that an awful lot of divorce attorneys line their own pocket at the expense of their emotionally vulnerable client. What I find shocking is that there are an awful lot of divorce attorneys who are way too willing to encourage their clients to litigate and to fight because it benefits the attorney. This is the secret. This is the insider's view. Yes, the average is $20,000, but that means that some are a lot more. And the reason why that is that California has passed certain laws in our legislature at the behest of divorce attorneys that our fees are the only kind of legal fees that are allowed to be taken out of the equity in the family home. So by law, family law attorneys can put a lien on the house and they're going to get paid. They can force a sale at the end of a case and walk away oftentimes with more of the money from the proceeds of the sale than the people get. That's not right. You can get more information on my website, divorce-inaday.com. There's an audio there that you can listen to that gives a very good description of what the difference is between litigation and mediation. I suggest that if you're even thinking about getting a divorce, you get all the information so that you can make an informed decision, because you only get one chance to have a good divorce.